Welcome to the Dressy Do channel, where we embrace the beautiful art of romantic fashion. If you've ever found yourself captivated by vintage-inspired pieces but wondered how to incorporate them into your modern wardrobe, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll explore how to blend vintage charms with contemporary sensibilities to create a style that's both timeless and fresh. If you love the idea of mixing the past and present to create looks that exude both sophistication and playfulness, be sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Also, feel free to share your thoughts and ideas in the comments section below. Let's begin this enchanting journey together, exploring how the elegance of vintage fashion can still be relevant and modern in today's world. Vintage fashion is a treasure trove of timeless beauty, filled with intricate details, delicate fabrics, and refined silhouettes. One of the main reasons vintage fashion continues to captivate us is the craftsmanship and care that went into every piece. Whether it's the soft lace of a 1920s dress or the flowing chiffon of a 1970s gown, there's something about the attention to detail that we just don't see in fast fashion today. The silhouettes, too, hold a magical quality. They tend to flatter the body in ways that contemporary designs sometimes miss. By mixing vintage pieces into your wardrobe, you're not just celebrating nostalgia, but you're also investing in pieces that tell a story. The next time you slip into a vintage-inspired outfit, think of it as wearing a piece of history reinterpreted for your modern sensibilities. These elements are what make vintage fashion so enduring. It's a reflection of grace, beauty, and craftsmanship that truly never fades. While vintage fashion is rich in detail, modern fashion brings a sense of simplicity, clean lines, and functionality to the forefront. Today's fashion world is all about versatility and ease, with streamlined silhouettes that suit various body types. Modern fashion doesn't shy away from comfort, and fabrics have evolved to incorporate technology, offering us clothes that move with us and breathe with us. The minimalist approach to styling allows for more creativity when mixing and matching different textures and colors. Modern fashion encourages us to be expressive without being bound by tradition, which is exactly what makes it such an exciting time to experiment with style. So, how do we merge these two seemingly opposite worlds? By keeping the best of both, while respecting the elegance of the past and the practicality of the present. When mixing vintage with modern fashion, one of the best places to start is with silhouettes. Vintage A-line skirts or dresses, which flare gently from the waist, can be seamlessly paired with modern high-waisted pants or skirts. The high-waisted trend is a nod to the past, as it echoes the flattering shapes of the 1940s and 1950s. Pairing a modern high-waisted skirt with a vintage-inspired blouse creates a balanced look that feels both retro and fresh. The key here is in the proportion. The flowing nature of vintage pieces, when paired with the structured silhouette of modern high-waisted styles, creates an elegant, feminine shape. You can experiment with mixing full vintage skirts with sleek modern tops, or vice versa, ensuring that the overall look remains balanced and graceful. A little contrast in shape will give the ensemble movement while maintaining that dreamy, romantic vibe. Remember, it's all about creating harmony between the two elements, allowing each to shine. The fabrics you choose play a crucial role in blending vintage and modern fashion elements. Vintage fashion is often characterized by its luxurious fabrics, lace, velvet, silk, and satin that convey a sense of romance and femininity. Modern fashion, while also embracing rich textures, focuses on more wearable fabrics, such as cotton, linen, and knit blends. When combining these, consider pairing a delicate lace top with a modern cotton skirt. This creates a juxtaposition between the romantic softness of vintage lace and the laid-back feel of modern fabrics. Alternatively, layering a modern, structured jacket over a vintage lace dress adds an unexpected twist, making the lace feel more contemporary and less formal. Don't be afraid to experiment with textures. Sometimes the most magical combinations come from unlikely pairings. Think velvet with denim or satin with knit. It's all about finding the right balance between texture and softness. Prints are another fantastic way to blend vintage and modern fashion. Vintage prints, especially florals, have a timeless appeal, evoking a sense of nostalgia and romance. On the other hand, modern prints often feature bolder, geometric shapes, abstract patterns, and minimalist designs. A beautiful way to merge these two worlds is by pairing a vintage floral dress with a modern, geometric patterned scarf. The floral print evokes the soft romance of the past, while the geometric pattern adds a modern, edgy element to the look. You can also experiment by layering a floral blouse with plaid pants or a polka dot skirt with a minimalist top. The trick is to find a common color palette that links the prints together, allowing them to feel cohesive rather than chaotic. With the right combination of prints, you can create a look that feels both fresh and familiar, perfect for any romantic soul with a modern flair. The right accessories can elevate your outfit, adding that final touch that ties everything together. Vintage-inspired jewelry, such as delicate pearl earrings or a vintage brooch, can add a sense of grace and nostalgia. However, modern jewelry trends lean towards sleek, minimalist designs, think dainty gold rings or simple geometric necklaces. To strike a balance between the two, layer vintage pieces with more contemporary designs. For instance, pairing a vintage locket with a stack of modern bangles creates a fusion of elegance and edginess. Alternatively, a vintage headband can be styled with a modern leather jacket, adding a touch of romance to an otherwise casual look. The key is not to overdo it, let one element shine while the others complement it. The beauty of mixing vintage and modern accessories is that they each enhance the other, creating a timeless appeal. Layering is a great way to introduce both vintage and modern elements into your look. Imagine slipping into a soft, vintage cardigan, adorned with delicate details like tiny buttons or lace trim. Pair this with a modern blazer that features a sharp cut and clean lines. The contrast between the soft, romantic feel of the cardigan and the sleek, structured look of the blazer creates an outfit that is both elegant and edgy. This layering technique allows you to enjoy the best of both worlds, keeping the vintage charm without sacrificing modernity. You can also experiment with vintage shawls or capes, layering them over more minimalist modern pieces like fitted trousers or sleek skirts. Layering allows you to combine different textures, colors, and styles in a way that feels cohesive, effortless, and stylish. Shoes are an excellent way to blend vintage and modern styles. Vintage-inspired footwear, such as classic pumps or ballet flats, adds a touch of grace to any outfit. On the other hand, modern footwear trends often embrace comfort and practicality, such as ankle boots or sneakers. You can easily mix these two by pairing vintage pumps with a modern, tailored jumpsuit or slipping on ankle boots with a flowing, vintage-style dress. The key is to maintain a sense of balance and avoid overwhelming the outfit with clashing styles. If you're wearing a vintage dress with a modern jacket, choose shoes that complement the entire look, perhaps a pair of chic, pointed-toe heels or contemporary boots that add a fresh twist. The juxtaposition between classic and modern footwear can make your outfit stand out, exuding effortless chic. Your hairstyle and makeup are crucial in achieving the perfect balance between vintage and modern fashion. Vintage hairstyles, like soft waves or pin curls, add a romantic, old-world charm to any look. But modern hair trends favor a more natural, tousled approach, think beachy waves or messy buns. By combining these two styles, you can create a look that feels both effortless and nostalgic. Soft, retro-inspired waves with a modern, undone finish bring the best of both worlds together. Similarly, for makeup, vintage looks often favor bold red lips and cat-eye eyeliner, while modern trends lean towards more natural looks with soft, dewy skin. You can combine the two by opting for a modern, glowing complexion paired with a bold vintage lip or a classic cat-eye with a fresh, minimal base. This fusion creates a balanced, feminine vibe that feels both timeless and contemporary. When it comes to dresses, mixing vintage with modern fashion can create some truly stunning looks. Vintage-inspired dresses often feature soft, feminine details like lace, ruffles, and embroidery, which can feel a bit old-fashioned if not styled correctly. To give them a modern twist, pair them with sleek, contemporary accessories. A vintage lace dress can be paired with a minimalist leather belt, or a flowy maxi dress can be worn with modern strappy sandals. The juxtaposition of delicate, vintage elements with bold, modern accessories allows you to retain the romance of the past while giving it a fresh, modern spin. Whether you're dressing up for a date night or styling a casual day look, this blend of vintage and modern elements ensures your outfit remains unique and chic. The beauty of mixing vintage and modern fashion lies in its endless possibilities. There are no strict rules, only the freedom to express yourself in a way that feels right. You can experiment with different combinations until you find the perfect balance. Don't be afraid to take risks and step outside the box. Fashion is meant to be fun and expressive. Mix and match until you discover a look that speaks to your heart. Whether you're drawn to a more vintage style or find yourself loving modern trends, mixing the two will allow you to create a fashion identity that is entirely your own. Confidence is key. When you feel good in your outfit, it radiates from within.
As we've seen today, mixing vintage and modern fashion elements allows you to create looks that are both timeless and fresh. By choosing the right pieces, playing with proportions, and embracing a balance between old and new, you can cultivate a style that is uniquely yours. Vintage charm and modern sensibilities are not opposites, they are beautifully complementary. Whether it's the romantic lace of a vintage dress or the sleek lines of modern accessories, both can coexist in perfect harmony. The trick is to find the right balance and have fun with your personal style. The beauty of fashion is that there are no strict rules, only the opportunity to express yourself through different eras, trends, and textures. I hope this video has inspired you to experiment with blending these two worlds and create outfits that celebrate both the past and the present. Whether you're dressing up for a special occasion or putting together an everyday look, the mix of vintage and modern elements will keep your wardrobe feeling unique, versatile, and always romantic. And that's a wrap. Mixing vintage and modern fashion isn't just a trend, it's a way to create a timeless and romantic style that is truly your own. Whether you're drawn to the soft femininity of lace and ruffles or the sleek sophistication of modern minimalism, there's no limit to the ways you can blend the two to reflect your personality. I encourage you to take a little inspiration from today's video and try out some combinations in your wardrobe. The beauty of this style mix is that it allows you to experiment with different pieces and make them work for you, whether you're aiming for an elegant, vintage-inspired look or a more laid-back, modern feel. Key is to be confident in your choices and wear your outfits with pride, knowing that you're embracing the best of both worlds. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with your thoughts or any outfit combinations you've tried. I'd love to hear how you incorporate vintage and modern styles into your own wardrobe. Your support helps this channel grow, and I can't wait to bring you more fashion inspiration. Stay chic, stay romantic, and I'll see you in the next video.